It is currently very early in the morning, but I'm here. Lips chapped, hairline messed up. I just woke up. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't brushed my teeth yet, so don't get too close or I'm gonna knock you out because I got dangerous morning breath. Why am I here so early? Pokemon TCG Pocket, the new set got revealed. I've been loving this game. I've been excited about this new set. So I'm gonna react to it. It was the first thing I saw when I woke up. I already know what the main card. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't know because that was the first thing I saw when I woke up was the main card. But I am interested to see what else is in this set because I'm gonna lose a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, but hopefully we have better luck with this than we've had with that Charizard. Let's watch the trailer. So I already know the main card is Mew. Like that's like the first thing I saw this morning. So it's Mythical Island. We already have a Mew card. I don't think it's an EX, that immersive art Mew. I don't think it's an EX card. Alright. So we got Mew EX. I'm going to pause and look at some of the attacks, so we'll break it down afterwards. We got Aerodactyl EX. That's interesting. That's a choice. I really don't like the fossil Pokemon, like in general. I'm just not a big fan of them. Marshadow, Magmar, Tauros, Morlul. Okay, this looks like a pretty solid set. I want to see some of the alternative arts. Okay, wow, this drops like immediately. This drops Tuesday. So let's take a look at some of these things that we saw here. The first thing we have here is the Mew card. So 3 stars, right? Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon attacks and use it as his attack. So that's actually pretty good. So if you're using like Mewtwo, you know how strong Mewtwo is. Mew can act, bro. This is actually really good. Now that you think about it, if Mewtwo or Mew can use one of your attacks, but it can use it for less. Doesn't that kind of seems broken if it works the way it, like, for example, you know, I think, what is it called, the side attack that does 150 that Mewtwo has? Mew can essentially do that for less and it doesn't lose any, like, anything. Like, it doesn't lose any of his tokens and it can just keep doing that. So Mew is kind of the first meta counter if you think about it. Like, this is the first card where you're like, wow, this drastically changes how you view the meta, because now instead of playing one of those strong types of Pokemon, I can just play Mew EX and I can copy what you do. Now I'm assuming the caveat is that it has lower HP. So let's look at the HP. I'm assuming it has like a lower HP. I can't even see the HP. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I mean, that's still good, like 130. Not the highest, but that still seems pretty good based upon like what you can do. So yeah, man, that seems really good. This in combination with Gardevoir, you use Gardevoir to build up this Mew EX really fast. You get now obviously the caveat to the Mew EX is that if your opponent doesn't have a strong Pokemon in the active, then like you aren't really doing much. Now that's the caveat to this card, right? If your opponent isn't using a really strong card, like they don't have a strong card active at first, then you're not really doing anything. But your opponent also isn't doing anything. So it's kind of like a battle of, because the problem here is that there's some cards that can one-shot this Mew, right? So if your opponent puts out like a weaker card first, like you're not really doing any damage, and then their next, like let's say you kill like whatever they have active that's weak, and then they put like a strong card that can one-shot you up, and then they've already built up enough like tokens on it, so they can one-shot you. So that is a caveat, but that does seem pretty good initially. It's a nice card too. I really like how it looks. I like Mew. I wish it was shiny Mew. Aerodactyl, I really am not a big fan of fossil Pokemon in general. I've always been this way. I just wait, what is this effect though? Your opponent cannot play any Pokemon from their hand. Whoa, that is crazy. So you can't evolve Pokemon. Wow, that is good. Well, obviously it doesn't do anything. Well, you know, it kind of does. This stops the Gardevoir Mewtwo thing because you can't get to Gardevoir. What else does this? This stops a lot of things actually. This stops Charizard. Wow, this is actually really that's insane. So yeah, when I was saying I wanted things in this set that are like meta changes, these are like things that are like completely going to drastically change how people play. This effect is unhinged. So obviously the caveat here is it doesn't do as much damage. It only does 80 damage, but I still think that's a decent amount for that effect because you basically are stopping your opponent in your traps. Now obviously Mewtwo is still strong against this card because Mewtwo doesn't need to evolve. But the turn is most Mewtwo players use Gardevoir to farm tokens, and this stops them from doing that. So yeah, this seems really good. We see some of the cool little new like arts like this. What is it? Is it Din? Is it Dayden? I don't even actually know what it's called. But you see we got the Dayden card here. We have a Vaporeon, like we got these two alternative arts. I think this is the smaller set, so there aren't a lot of cards on this set. I don't know if they have more information like available for it, but I'm pretty sure this is the smaller set before we get the bigger set in January. So like I'm overall satisfied with this set. If you look at the comment section or like the description of this video, it actually says there's 5 new trainer cards and there's 5 new, I think it says 5, it's either 3 or 5 new trainer cards, but there's 5 new EX cards. So the Mew and the Aerodactyl aren't the only ones. I don't know if they should, I don't think I saw another one. And then obviously there's also new immersive art. So I'm very curious to see what the other, because we don't see what the other EX cards are. So I'm curious to see what the other EX cards. But I'm liking the direction this game is going in. I'm liking these new cards. I'm liking that they're doing effects. I hate when games release like things and they don't really, like they aren't good. Like you purposely release things that are bad. And these seem like they're like, okay, what are some things that can counter the current meta, right? What are some cards we can introduce that look cool but are also good? And I like that and I appreciate that. So I'm curious to see what the other EX cards are. I guess we'll find out on Tuesday. I'm really curious to see what the other immersive arts are. Let me know what you think about this set down in the comment section below. Which of the cards did you see that you really want to get? I think I obviously Mew. I don't care. I don't really care for Aerodactyl too much, but I saw that Vaporeon and I do want that. But let me know in the comment section what you think of this new set. As always, if you enjoy Pokemon Pocket TCG videos, I upload every other day. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm here. As always, everybody, have happy matches.